said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Vanderbilt's offense will get first crack at it today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long. Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. To give to the big fullback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
Leaves it with the back. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? To the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He's brought down. A short return to the defense. Comes out on top with a pick. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The lone back's got it. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Using his legs, it's Jamison. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun to give, looking for room. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the run. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Longhorns are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And they stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down and short.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism.
Converts on 4th down, still going. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try it over the left side. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns! Smokey the Cannon, not the only one using explosives around here, and it has electrified this Longhorn crowd.
I mean, coming out on point, coming out dissecting the defense, scoring early in front of this crowd. You know good and well, all these fans love their school. Texas has got so much pride. This gets them going early.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Back to pass, it's Perkins. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the right. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the Commodores will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the 1st time. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Just a short pass to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Gets it out fast. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. The give to the tailback. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for space. It's Jamison. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Washington. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Texas! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good...
Gonna take a shot. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They're going to run it to the right. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. He's piled up 97 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Give to the running back. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. The Longhorns started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Catch in the middle, it's Whitaker. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to throw again. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block it, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Back to pass, it's Perkins. Pocket breaking down. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Just a little off. Incomplete. The Commodores will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He's got great speed. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Here comes the Texas offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your...
Turning it on! The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Right on the money. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to fire. Touchdown, Texas! Fitted in the window for the score.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points up.
A lot of room to the right. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Jamison. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw, it's Perkins. Got it in the middle, it's Tyree. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Now the play fake. Quickly complete. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Coming out with it, it's Jamison. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Makes the grab. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Dances away. Rolling right and going deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. Give him 6. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Power football with the run. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. And the Commodores will line up to kick off and start the second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll run this play from the pistol. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Makes it past the marker. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They'll give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the ground with the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Longhorns send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Sticks it in his belly. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Perkins. Throws to the tight end. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now.
Oh, he's got some space. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Gives it on the option. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Gonna take a shot at this DB. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Texas! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Makes the quick grab.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion, because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a first down.
Leaves it with the back. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll ride the hot hand. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Snagged in the middle. It's Tyreek. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Going to the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. That's caught. It's Whitaker. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31. They'll run it from the gun. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his man down the middle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Grabbed over the middle. It's Washington. He's stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. And the Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns! I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking in front of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David. Breaks into the open. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. One play in this drive, and already out to the 41. It's first down. To the air, it's Perkins. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover and pick up the first.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Gives it on the option. Nice move there. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Calls his own number. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So the final period starts with a second down play. Here's the handoff. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Commodores kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Rides to back and leaves it. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of...
Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Finding open areas. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. The Commodores in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Snagged out of the air. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the 1st down. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Commodores with the 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Gideon. Got his man on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Commodores looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Got the first down and more. Hey, midfield, he's got room. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got it. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.